Welcome to MetroTech. February is a special month for a lot of reasons. Three of my favorite reasons are CTE month, that's Career and Technical Education, Black History Month, and National School Counseling Week. Well, I kind of messed that up, month, week, but you get the idea. We have our counselors, and they have worked so very hard this past year supporting social and emotional needs for our students, providing support of our students, tirelessly committed to serving the students of MetroTech. Thank you, counselors, to the work that you do on a daily basis, the Zoom meetings that they're having with our students, and it's wonderful to see and to hear about in the stories, making an impact. It's wonderful. And we'd like you to meet them for a minute. Our guidance counselors serve high school students and adults enrolled in career training programs. They're essential because they provide academic, career, and personal guidance to all students, provide needed support to teachers and administrators. Our counselors, Mr. Ryan Patten, counselor for our STEM and drafting technician programs at our Spring Lake campus with 6 years of service. Miss Kelly Powers, counselor at our South Bryant campus and our cosmetology program on the Spring Lake campus with 7 years of experience. We appreciate Miss Leslie Cooksey, who's our counselor at the Health Career Center, Spring Lake campus, 7.5 years of service in a variety of areas. Thank you, Mr. Robert Rusher, counselor at both our South Bryant campus and our aviation campus, 8 years of service. And Miss Kim Hansen, assists at our Information Technology Center, our culinary and early childhood development programs on our Spring Lake campus. Kim has served the districts and hundreds of students for 23 years. Wow. We really appreciate the B briefs that are going on at our downtown campus. Amazing attendance as well in another program that we have at our downtown campus, Refresh Your Excel Skills courses, taught by our own Johnny Allen. This week alone, over 100 students registered for the course taught in the Zoom format. This program is part of our crisis management services offered to serve businesses during the pandemic by our coordinators at our downtown campus. It's an online class. Please be sure to go to our website, metrotech.edu. We really appreciate the 100 students registered on a regular basis and the classes that are going on. Classes are open weekly. Coming up on February 23rd, put emotional intelligence to practice, and February 26th, we'll be discussing the business book Radical Candor by Kim Scott. If you have not been a part of one of the B briefs in downtown, what a great opportunity to be a part of that. You sit at your computer, you grab a cup of coffee and learn, and being able to go through this book study. Just a hint, you don't even have to read the book. I'm just saying. But a great opportunity for the B brief. Great opportunity today. Visit with Jeremiah Graham and Miss Janet Portwood. I'm here at the STEM Academy here on our Spring Lake campus. A special note of interest at the STEM Academy, MetroTech is helping out our community by sharing some of our space with the Perry Klaassen Clinic as they provide COVID vaccinations to our community as well as health needs in our community in the 73111. Grateful for that partnership with Community Health. Socially distanced, of course, Melanie and Brian and our facilities team have worked overtime to support this effort as the clinic provides vaccinations. An effort to provide another great location here is in the works, but what an opportunity to be able to give vaccinations to our community. Good morning, Ms. Graham. How are you doing today?
Doing great. How are you?
Tell everyone who you are. I'm doing great, by the way. Thank you for asking. Tell everyone who you are and where we're at today, please, sir.
My name is Jeremiah Graham. I'm the assistant director at our STEM Academy, and we're at our STEM Academy.
So we're getting our face coverings on properly. We're social distancing. Thank you for taking time to talk to us today. A lot of things going on here. Tell me a little bit about yourself and your experience thus far here at MetroTech. How long have you been with us?
I've been with MetroTech for 10 years now. This is my 21st year in education, and I love working at MetroTech.
What makes this such a special place, even during the pandemic that we're going through?
I think it's the relationships that we've built here at Metro Tech, the family atmosphere that we have. I've worked with several different people at several different campuses, and you know, it feels like family.
And so is that some of the things that you guys talk about and discuss when you're recruiting? I know right now we're in the recruiting process for the STEM Academy. Discuss with that, kind of what does that look like when you're looking to recruit a student at the STEM Academy, and those that are watching with us today, tell them why they need to be here.
So, you know, with being in a pandemic, recruiting becomes very, very different than what it was before.
Okay.
Our opportunities to interact with students are often virtual, that they're not in person. And so it's very important that we identify key characteristics that we want, that we know that a student can come and be successful here at Metro Tech. We look for students that love to learn, love to explore, are interested in science and math and computers.
So from here, where can they go?
From here, a lot of our students will continue to pursue their career options. Some go to work, some go to work in industry, in the health field, in the engineering field. We've had students that have worked at Roasters Exchange and went directly into work at that particular company. We also have a lot of students that go on to college.
What are some of the colleges that students will attend after they leave Metro Tech?
We've had students go to the University of Miami. We have a student in med school at Southern California. We have students that go to our local colleges, OCCC and Rose State and OSU OKC. I think we've had a student that pursued medicine at Emory College, which is on the northeastern coast. So just about anywhere.
That's awesome. So truly from the STEM Academy, the sky's the limit.
It is.
So where can parents and students receive more information about the STEM Academy?
On our website. They can go to our website and they can look at full-time programs and find more information about that. Or if they just want to call us here at the STEM Academy, we're happy to help.
And timeline for applying for here?
We'll take applications anytime, but we really start to ramp up our recruiting in January and all the way, basically, this year it's going to be all the way through June.
Yeah.
You know, so if they're interested, we'll come talk to them.
Awesome. Thank you for your time, and thank you for sharing those that are watching today about the STEM Academy.
Yeah, thank you.
Mrs. Portwood, it's great to see you. Thanks for letting us be in your classroom. Let's see on our social distancing. We have our face coverings. How long have you been here at Metro Tech, and what drives your passion in education?
This is my 7th year here at Metro Tech, and I love watching students as they find their passion in engineering or learn where they're good at in different things. We've had students that have come here not knowing what engineering is all about, and they leave us thinking, I want to be an engineer.
So thinking about that and the projects that you do with engineering, I understand there was over the summer a 3D printing project. Can you discuss that with us and tell us about that project?
Yes, we had the opportunity to help with the ear mask, ear savers for their mask, and we 3D printed over 3,000 of them and gave them to area hospitals, EMT workers, a lot of different people.
That's awesome, and thank you for what you have done and your class has done for our community. Tell us a little bit about your setup in your classroom. You have some great art on the walls here, many things going on. I saw the gable roof project. What are some of those things that are going on and that the students are going to learn in this program?
Well, I teach one of the specialty classes I teach is civil engineering and architecture, and that's my background as well. So we really get into designing everything that it takes to go into an architectural design. And students learn Autodesk Revit and put their designs on that software. And we start out small. We start out by designing a little shed and learning how to do the floors, the walls, the roof, everything that goes along with a small building. And today we just kicked off our Habitat for Humanity project, and that's where we actually follow all the guidelines that Habitat for Humanity uses, and we design our own little house. And once we're finished, in normal years we would go out to a Habitat for Humanity site and actually frame a house. And so they could see in real life a design and walk around and say, oh, that's different than what I designed, or oh, I should have did it this way, that makes more sense, or vice versa. I think my design works better. Can I show it to the contractor and see what they think? So
you really just you get that experience in the classroom and then that real life experience, and it just really then can change the perspective of a student when you do that.
Exactly. They can see what they're doing in the classroom really has a real life connection.
Thinking about real life, what are some success stories or where examples of students that have been in this program and what has been next for them?
Most of them we hope go on to college in some form of engineering, and our program informs them about all the different options they have. Nice. Of course, I'm always attached to the ones that go into architecture and architectural engineering, right. And I've had a couple that have followed that path. One that I can think of just is recently, he didn't really even have engineering on his radar. He thought he was going to be a lawyer. Okay. And he had come here because he knew it was advanced math and science and that kind of thing. And he got into civil engineering and architecture, and he ended up actually designing his own home on Revit. And once he did that, I was like, you really need to pursue this. And he's now at OU in civil engineering and architecture. So. That's
awesome. Thank you so much for taking time to talk to us about your programs and your passion for engineering. Thank you for being at Metro Tech, and great talking to you today.
It's nice talking to you. Thanks for being here.
Yes, ma'am. We've had a great week continuing to work on construction, community, assisting with that. Thank you again for saying yes to the bond, and renovations are on their way and continuing to move forward as we support our community and economic workforce. One of the things that we're working on in our community is working with Department of Corrections. We have a welding program with the Department of Corrections, actually be having graduation on Monday for those students graduating from that welding program. We're looking at increasing Department of Corrections. What we do know from research is that for inmates, if they receive an industry certification while incarcerated, 50% will never be reincarcerated again. And so giving hope for families, economic development increases, community involvement and community increases. And so what a great opportunity for that. We're appreciative to the Department of Corrections and the work that they're doing with us. This week we had an aviation careers panel at Tinker Air Force Base. Tremendous need for talent in the aviation industry. Let me say that again. There is a tremendous need for talent in the aviation industry. Our aviation campus is doing a great job. They're meeting weekly right now, looking at the Part 147, looking at how that's going to better our community, better the opportunities for people that want to be in general and A&P as it involves aviation. And so our goal is we want 400 students in that building all day, every day, being able to get those A&P certifications, being able to go to work, exciting times in Oklahoma City as we look at aviation. And so you can come in and learn about structures of aircraft, the brains of flying, IT, mechanical, structural talent. If you have those skill sets and you're like, what do I do? Come over to the aviation campus, make an appointment. Would love to show you around and tell you about the great skill sets there, about the opportunities there to be able to have an incredible career in our community. What's great about our campus? Will Rogers Airport. That's what's great about our campus. Set up an appointment. Would love to have you and be able to social distance, but to also show you the great programs that we have at aviation. I often close with a big thank you, and it's because we are so grateful for the support we receive for so many in our city. Really appreciate the civic and community leaders that we're able to work with on a daily basis to improve our community, to improve access and opportunity to go to work. Quality career training that's going on at Metro Tech, the faculty and staff and the counselors that we have working on a daily basis to support that. It's truly a great day at Metro Tech. As always, stay safe, clean, and calm. We'll see you next week.